changed from the lavaliers to a mic because the lavaliers never did work, and we're still working out the kinks a little bit. The scripture today is from the first epistle of John, chapter 4, verse 8. Those who do not know love do not know God, for God is love. A few weeks ago, I was on a lengthy phone call with a congregant discussing a number of issues. And near the end of our call, she asked, "Is the answer to all of this love?" And you'd think that I'd just have a canned response. You'd think I could, love, I can tell you what that is. And I stopped for a bit. And my response was, in the context of our conversation, we need to define love. Edgar Cayce said, "Love is a law unto itself. Love is a channel of miracles because it can transcend the law of cause and effect. It can break the rules." There is no single universal definition of love that can be applied to everyone, anytime, anywhere. The emotion behind "I love my country" is different than "I love chocolate chip cookies." "I love my job" is different than "I love my child." There are endless expressions and magnitudes of love. Tough love, allowing someone to live with and learn from the consequences of their actions, opens a whole new discussion around love and setting healthy boundaries and loving oneself. We are taught that love can cure almost anything, almost like a bottle of a secret potion you could buy at a medicine show. You just buy that bottle and we are told that love is one of the most powerful and transformative forces in the world. It has the ability to heal wounds, mend relationships, and bring people together in ways that nothing else can. Where does love get its power? The French philosopher Teilhard de Chardin said, "Love is an attraction exercised on each unit of consciousness by the center of the universe in its course of taking shape." I'm going to repeat that. Love is the attraction exercised on each unit of consciousness by the center of the universe in its course of taking shape. And we even say atoms have consciousness because all the electrons and protons stay in a consistent pattern. And so this love affects everything in the universe. A universal energy that extends to each unit of consciousness. From this definition, we might be tempted to say gravity is love. I mean, it affects everything. Philosophical concepts credit and name love as the mysterious force that is holding everything in the universe in balance, from the microscopic atom to the vast galaxies, from nature to human interactions. The consciousness, the force of love, allows the evolving, consistent, nurturing universe to continue. From the electrons and protons of atoms to the planets and galaxies, we witness an invisible, consistent force. We don't understand how this works. And even if we could explain in physics how it works, we know that this force is not man-made. This mysterious force is a part of the mystery of God, a part of the infinite intelligence of the universe, an omnipresent, omniscient, unifying attraction. Our first principle of the United Metaphysical Churches is we believe in God as infinite intelligence. Perceiving the universe in this way, we can define every element of life as an intricate part of infinite intelligence, a part of the greater pattern. Each one of us, every atom in our body, part of this great pattern. We witness consistent patterns in every aspect of creation, the laws of physics, the movements of the planets, the changing seasons. In addition to recognizing the effects of unifying physical attraction that affects everything in the universe, there is an intelligence that pervades through everything. From the Atharva Veda 9:2-19. Love was born first. The gods cannot reach it, or the spirits, or men. Far as heaven and earth extend, far as the waters go, as high as the fire burns, you are greater, love. The wind cannot reach you, nor the fire, nor the sun, nor the moon. You are greater than them all, love. Defining love as an ever-present unifying force in the universe, we can understand the logic of the scripture today proclaiming God is love. Henry Reed, in his book, Edgar Cayce on Channeling Your Higher Self, Edgar Cayce described his understanding of an omnipresent force in this way. Although we're hypnotized by our senses to believe only in the reality of the physical world, it is energy that's the essential reality. The essence of our nature is energetic. It's a non-material spirit. We are channels of divine energy. That's the universal message of all mysticism and religions. An energy that is ever present, flowing through everything. God energy, the force, prana, is always present now and for eternity. And yet many times as humans we do not feel connected. We might feel alone, anxious, fearful. For any number of reasons we are not at peace. Our circumstances can feel overwhelming. Drawing an analogy between electricity in our homes and the concept of God energy. Electricity comes to our houses from the power station, through the fuse box, through the house wiring to an electrical outlet. The appliance might be a lamp, an iron, or an electric drill. If there is a problem in any aspect of the delivery of the electricity, the appliance does not work. Our human connection to God energy also has many aspects and steps from the source to where it manifests in our lives. In the Chinese practice of acupuncture, the body has numerous meridians of energy. In metaphysics, we identify these meridians of energy as chakras. And there are 7 major energy points, centers that are commonly referred to that align from the top of our head down to the base of our spine. And this tapestry over here is a symbolic of the 7 chakras, starting at the top with the crown chakra and in with the root. In the middle is the heart chakra. Each chakra energy center plays a specific role, but each chakra works best when all the chakras are open and working together, just like a flow of electricity. If there's a short anywhere in the system, it doesn't work. These energy centers can be affected by fear, by a broken heart, by anxiety or stress. Acupuncturists have found that by stimulating the places where energy is blocked, they can heal physical, emotional, and mental issues. This healing is much like correcting a short in an electrical circuit. From Wheels of Life, a book on the chakras by Dr. Anadea Judith, the central point of the chakra system is the heart chakra. In our language, the heart refers to the center of things, the essence, the kernel of truth, as is to go to the heart of the matter. The heart is our spiritual center, our core, the place that unites forces of the chakras from above and below, within and without. As you can see, there's 3 centers above the heart and 3 centers below. The task of the heart chakra is to integrate and balance various aspects of our being. In so doing, it brings a sense of wholeness to the entire organism, an acceptance of the extraordinary balance possible between spirit and matter. Within this sense of wholeness, this connection to universal love, we can experience an inner peace that is unexplainable. God energy, the force that creates order throughout the universe, is always available. And yet, some of life's hurtful experiences can cause us to build conscious and subconscious defenses from those unpleasant memories. This natural defense mechanism in overdrive can create our feelings of being overwhelmed or anxious with life. And these emotions can interfere with this natural flow of energy through our bodies. This can limit the attraction exercised on each unit of consciousness by the universe. Philippians 4:6-7. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. The question is, what can we do to stay connected to this universal energy we call love and or God? We've all felt it when we're euphoric, when we're feeling really great. We know that possibility is there. The question is, how do we stay connected? The starting point is learning to reduce the effect of stress in our lives. There are all manners of activities that are suggested for reducing stress. Mindfulness practices, yoga, meditation, walking, sports, etc. We've all heard many of them. Researching stress reduction methods, I found an interesting article by Dr. Rebecca Heiss. When researchers analyzed more than 90 workplace wellness programs, nearly all failed to improve employee well-being. The one notable exception, programs that encouraged employees to do charity work or volunteer work. These actually helped in reducing their stress levels. She found that directing the energy of stress, so even though it is we might call a negative energy, you can take that energy of stress and direct it into helping others, relieving yourself of that energy. At work, you might cover a meeting for a person or assist them on a project. At home, you might cook for someone or help a neighbor with yard work. In your community, you might volunteer for a group with a cause you care about. Taking your attention off of you and using that energy to help someone can free up an energy block that is causing stress. The law of attraction also comes into play. Giving love and attention to someone attracts the energy of love to you. You are more in line with the universal force that holds everything in the universe together when you have an attitude of giving and an attitude of love. The next time you feel that familiar knot in your stomach, your racing heart, ask yourself, how can I use this energy to help someone else? Edgar Cayce said, by allowing your conscious mind to become absorbed in the awareness of oneness of life with God, even the atoms in your body also awake to this consciousness. You, all the way from your conscious awareness down to the very atoms of your body, are resonating in harmony with the basic creative energy of life itself. You become a channel of life force. Love, the life force, is not a one-time thing. It is something that we must look for in others and ourselves. We must nurture and cultivate in our lives every day. We learn to express our love for others, even when it is difficult. We must learn to accept love from others. Love, a constant universal energy, is one of the most valuable and important things in the world. It has the power to unite people, bringing healing and hope and bringing us closer to God. Loving yourself is the first step. Learning to find a balanced, centered, personal state that creates a clear channel for you to experience the power and possibility of love. And when you have done that, you can become a beacon of God energy for others. Blessings. It's time for our meditation portion of the service. If you get comfortable and set aside your hymnals, just sit up straight. Let your shoulders and jaws relax. Gently close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Allow your body to resonate with this tone. Just breathe in and feel that. Breathing in, as you exhale, feel your jaw relax. Feel your neck relax. Your arms, your hands. Feel your chest relax. Your hips, your legs. Take a nice slow breath in. And as you exhale, just feel your whole body relaxing. All your consciousness in your body. And thoughts will come, and when they do, acknowledge them, but just bring your attention back to the meditation. Breathing in and breathing out. And now, if you just visualize as you breathe in, you're breathing into your heart, bringing into the middle of your chest. And assume the energy of your heart is a beautiful emerald green. And just breathe into that beautiful emerald green. And visualize this energy flowing through and around you. An energy of compassion, an energy of healing, an energy of love. And as you concentrate on your heart and breathing into this energy, visualize the beautiful energy is creating an aura around you, creating an aura of the heart energy. And if you'd visualize it, everyone in the chapel and those visiting us on Zoom, everyone's doing the same thing. And visualizing all of us being this energy of love. Non-judgmental, compassionate. And visualize all of our energies connecting. Know that you're in a safe space, and just allow your energy to expand, your aura to expand, and all of our energies connect. Filling this chapel with the beautiful energy of love. Not pushing or pulling, just allowing. Breathe in and out of your heart chakra, just relaxing into this energy. And when we go into the silence, I'm going to play some music. And the words are, just listen, the words are going to be, I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. Just breathe into that. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. eyes remaining closed, gently release this meditation and just spend a few moments alone, just breathing normally with no cares or concerns. Just breathing in and breathing out. Now, if you'll gently bring your thoughts back into the chapel, you might wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And if you'd join me, we're going to read in the bulletin the congregation right below the meditation. And reading together in the bulletin. I affirm that I am on a path of evolving spiritual consciousness. I believe in a universe of peace, unconditional love, and the practice of goodwill toward all humankind. May peace pervade the entire universe.